I have mine. Plus, I have the All right, we're about. Plus, I have the pictures. I'll let you tell me which ones are which. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Sunday afternoon of Fashion Pulse. We are here discussing the trend breakdown for the winter, and we had a winter. I hope most of you made it through that freezing chilly weather
It was cold.
to join us here this afternoon. So Devin, again, we're in the midst of the season especially for Wisconsin winter. So we wanted to discuss the latest trending men's fashion winter clothing. So, Devin, how about you start off with break it down for us what you have today?
Like what I wrote and stuff, or where or stuff? What do you want?
Your trend breakdown.
Okay, so I've been on YouTube and videos and Instagram, and then I've been looking at videos from the men's fashion week in Milan and Paris. So we have been seeing trends lately, and I'll be talking about the shows and everything. So Milan, Paris is more nostalgic 90 references, very just almost 2000, and even 2016 references. We're talking about the 2016 era coming up in this season. So I think we're going to talk more about the trends right now, and I'm going to start with the first one, puffers and Parkas. And I feel like this is kind of Dsquared kind of hit it off the bat with this because of heated rivalry and then the Italian Winter Olympics coming up, and they had the star of the show, Hudson Williams, his fine ass walking open.
So let's discuss the ones that you brought up with, because you sent me and I got a chance to take a look at these. The first one you had here.
So this is Dsquared's fashion show. So again, they based it off what's going on in Milan and Italy are having their Olympics this year, and I think this is a better suit for the show. And I mean, parkas and puffers are a winter staple as usual, but loving the designs here at Dsquared, just like how they're paired with hoodies, how they're paired with like jeans and outerwear, just like simple stuff like this. This is amazing right here. I love this jacket right here. It showcases the design, also the look of the Olympics and how to style it. This is one of my favorite shows right now, and it's just you can wear a puffer just like for work or streetwear, just anything that is. They styled it perfectly. So
you talk about the Olympics, and I'm kind of noticing the footwear in this first one.
Yes.
Doesn't it look more hockey to you?
Yeah. So again, let me say this: they had the boots and stuff like that was inspired by like hockeys and skates and stuff like that. And back in their couple seasons, they had a boot called the Skate Moss that was basically an ice skating boot that they resurfaced last year. So Dsquared has always had great shows, and they always had celebrities walking the show, just like Hudson Williams, for instance. That is so. This was a look that was inspired by everything.
So these first couple two are more Olympic themed. Was the theme of the show, correct?
Yes, it was. So it was very much. It was Dean and Caden are Canadians, and the show is based in Canada, and they took.
Okay, so then that definitely, because you can definitely see Canada, because
yes.
The maple, the leaf there is Canadian. I love it.
Yes,
and you know what? Speaking of applications, streetwear, puffer jackets, if you ever notice on the south side of Milwaukee, like the puffer jacket is a staple.
It is.
And I don't think you'll ever go out of style.
It never does. I have a puffer jacket, a few of them, and I think how they wear it is a little bit. I did create a look for Amazon storefront that they can purchase. So and again, I do have a Substack too where you can purchase the looks from the runways, from the show, from the things I talk about during the showcase on Substack. So I have an Amazon storefront and Mooship account where you can purchase looks that honestly check your closet first, but also if you don't, they're affordable or in your range. So yes, but again, a puffer jacket is a good staple for winter, and it can be styled many different ways, from dressy to casual to street to anything. I feel like I see people dressing the puffer jacket with very slim jeans or all black, or I can see them wearing like a Miri jeans, or I can see them wearing like distressed denim with it, even during the winter time. So it's like a different form of it. It's a form of like how you dress it. So what they did was kind of resembling what a lot of our Milwaukeeans wear, is a puffer jacket with how they style it. So it is a nod to that kind of way we are wearing in Wisconsin. Like the third look right down there, just go down a little bit.
You talk about this one?
It is almost basically Milwaukee style, and what I created for my look from Amazon storefront. So yeah, that's really the look. So let's go to the second one.
Okay. You talking about this one?
No, let's second trend.
I was gonna say something, the thing I like. This is from the same show, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I love the red. It's more like a slicker, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I love those glasses.
I love the glasses too. I love how it contrasts with the whole look of it, and it outfit looks put together and stuff. So I love how the gray and the red and the black all comes together, and this is a perfect skiing look right there.
Actually, what attracted my eye first was the winter hat, because it contrasts from the red, even though there's white in the. So anyway, so you want to talk about this one, correct?
It's a current, and I think we're going back to kind of like our 2000s and our early aughts and stuff like that. But the distressed denim, which is no matter if it's baggy or straight leg, I feel like it's coming back in a place where it's like, we're seeing a little bit of the baggy silhouette going back to skinny, and sometimes, but also we're coming back to this distress denim kind of part. And I believe we have a pair of distress denim. Some people are not going to get into that trend, but how it's styled in this Dolce Gabbana is a little bit more of a mix of spring and winter, transitioning to just keeping the jacket, keeping this nice coat on there. So again, I mean, the styling of the show, and I know they have controversy with Dolce Gabbana has controversy, but again, this is their collection was amazing, but again, the diversity was the problem. But again, what you see in the runway is a lot of the distressed denim and a lot of baggy silhouettes in that showcase. But again, with Ralph Lauren, let's go down there, where it's a little bit more dressier than this. Very much more like what I'm wearing right now, a little bit a blazer, a jacket, like very dressed up and very casual on the bottom. They had a few outfits that were few looks that were on the runway that was with like a two-piece suit paired with jeans, very dressy, with rugby and stuff like that. So all those things, distressed denim can be dressed up in many different ways, but I think it's a trend that some people have in their closet and some people may not want to do. But again, it's up to you. It's up to the choice and stuff.
Well, the difference between that is the third piece, right? Okay. Wait a minute. So the difference between this piece, which is the oversized trench, and I'm not sure what that was, the Armani, correct?
That's Dolce. That's the Dolce look.
Oh yeah. So you have the distressing, but the thing is, in this particular look, you have the oversized jacket. You have the drama, which takes front and center. Mm-hmm. And then you have your distressed jeans. You have the open neck shirt, mm-hmm. which, I mean, the sex appeal.
The sex sells.
Then you have the animal print shoes at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the oversized dramatic jacket with, again, the oversized collar.
Mm-hmm.
The open front shirt. You have the necklace, which that's just an entire focal point. And then you have the baggy distressed jeans with the animal print.
Yeah.
Which this is the exact opposite. Because you have the what looks like a turtleneck. You have the white vest, the red almost structured jacket
Mm-hmm.
with the like military shirt pockets on it. The distressed jeans, which are on a little bit of the skinnier side, and a white. And I can't tell if those are look like a black pair of women's flats with a white pair of socks to go with it.
Mm-hmm. I think, which look would you prefer? Just honestly, what would you prefer the most? The one on top or the second one?
I don't know. I'm one for drama. I like the big, oversized, dramatic.
As much as I would love to disown Dolce so much, but the I'm just gonna say the top one is good because of the dramatics. I think this one is so much. It gives back a little bit. The top reminds me a little bit of Bridgerton, a little bit of that top. It looks more like.
You talking about this?
No, the red jacket down there. It looks a little bit more like it's more Bridgerton, Downton Abbey mixed in one, and the denim is like a little bit more rock and roll. Sometimes I feel like it's a combo, but then again, Ralph Lauren does come from inspirations from this. It does inspire us to dress how very more Americana, very more Martha's Vineyard kind of vibes and stuff.
Personally, I think I would agree, but personally, I think it's more of the American version, because if you look at the British, the way they dress, the plaids and whatnot, I think that's a little bit more that, but more, like I said, more Americanized.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely the British influences. But as you say, it's the little bit more money that goes with it. So, anyways, did you want to discuss the
third one? Or
what is your next?
Okay, this one right here is like this similar to that, but again, I do feel like this is more. Again, we don't love the designers, but we just think the clothes are amazing. But it's I love the look right here. But let's go down to the third trend. It's tonal dressing. So I'm sorry, I'm saying I gotta start learning to do better. But tonal dressing is it's this Armani show. So it's basically a mix. It's like monochromatic, but it's like different forms of. You compare a different color, like emerald greens with a lighter green, like a turquoise or something. So can we go a little bit down?
So it's more tonal, not monochromatic.
Yeah, so you compare, like we see, Armani was the show that I saw. And I think the codes were, even with him gone, this is like, again, the emerald with the gray, the dark gray, and the lighter gray, right? The chartreuse a little bit more was seen in this collection. I know this is a woman's collection here too, but I said this was an idea of how to dress in a place of like matching, still wearing the colors that are monochromatic, like the green, different shades of green or different shades of blue, or pairing up blue with a violet. This one right here is an example of tonal dressing, where you have the gray slacks, the dark gray, and the emerald green, and the green right here. So it creates the tonal dressing that is similar to that. So, and then we go down a little bit more.
Well, I gotta say before we go on, this is kind of it's not as dramatic as the trench coat.
Yes.
but
It is a
because
sexy.
it is waist length, but it definitely has its appeal. This one to me, I feel like this season has been big pants, like wide leg pants, which you can see here, and I've even seen wider than this.
Yes.
So the dramatic, the loose fitting shirts that I've seen on some menswear collections coming down the runway.
So this is another example of that, and we see the navy and the purple together. So that's another sign of tonal dressing. That this is again Armani's codes and like how sophisticated they are, and even his passing, and also RIP to Valentino too. So again, we are losing our couturiers, people we love, and this look right here is, I think, is easy and attainable to wear. I think a lot of times with collections lately, their focus in right now the luxury market isn't doing so well, so they're focusing on attainable and sustainable, like with the collections lately, because it's not, they want to bring in customers, but they want to bring in what is realistic to the consumers that are buying their clothes.
Well, see, here's the thing: is now with while we're on that, with the Gen Z coming in, are more about the sustainable. That is the trend right now, and in order to bring that customer group, you have to consider, because a lot of time, and it's not just the Gen Z, it's everybody who's looking at what materials they're using, how they're being manufactured. We're a very more environmental conscious society than we were when I was growing up.
Because
So
it's just right now, like with shopping lately, it's in the runways. Like this one right here is a beautiful collection right here. Again, slacks and I think black and then the navy, which is also another sign of tonal dressing. But again, it's when you look at the collections on the runway. I was looking at the collections and saw we're going back to nostalgia. We're going back to a little bit of a sense of like what we have in our closet versus what we don't have in our closet, but we can, it's like I'm telling people, if you love the trend, if you love this trend, like I said, we have a lot of close-ups are coming up. We have a lot of thrifting. We have friends that just, I think, trying it out before just purchasing something and see if you like it will determine if you want to spend your money on it and work with it. Sometimes I believe having basics and timeless classics will help, and pairing with the trends on the runway will also make it more of a look that is more sustainable to keep up with. So yeah.
Oh, very true. I will have to admit what I do like about, and this is from Louis Vuitton.
Armani. The fourth look is going to be from next one is going to be the color combo gray.
Oh, so both of these are Armani?
All three of them are Armani.
Okay, because you have the wrong kind.
Yeah, this is the color combo gray combo. That's what we're doing right here. Next, that's Louis Vuitton.
Who is this one from?
Armani. So that was the third. This was the fourth one is Armani and Ami and all those places.
You need to put this down here.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm trying to.
You had me confused. Well, regardless who made it, my favorite is that a velvet jacket?
Yes.
That's a velvet jacket with a leather backpack, correct? Okay. And then you have a leather loose turtleneck, is it?
Let me check the material.
Because this looks like a turtleneck. I don't know, but either way, I love the color of the shirt that he's wearing.
Yes.
And then kind of paired up, and then you have the black slacks. It's almost monochromatic, not quite, because you threw in that color shirt. So And then the sunglasses add the mystique.
Yeah, I love this. This is so much.
So, anyways, on now to the Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, well, Louis Vuitton. Well, this is different versions. This is gray combo and colors. Different colors. Colors like bright colors like pinks and reds were dominated with the gray tones this season. So this look right here is from Zegna, if that's pronounced right. Zegna with this olive with the green mesh with the different shades of green. Again, this is another sign of tonal dressing, but putting grays as a baseline. A lot of neutrals were on the runway, and sometimes there's neutrals that match with the similar. So this is, I know grays and neutral, but also pairing it with colors that are either dark or bright were on the runways. And this one's from Zegna, and their collection was so beautifully made, and the runway was beautiful. And I just think the clothes are just, I love just how tailored the outfits were on Zegna's runway, and how the colors and all the different neutrals, it's just beautiful. And Louis Vuitton also was another. Yes, you can go.
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm looking at time here, and we have your bags.
Okay.
To make it through.
Okay.
But I do what drew my attention with this gray suit was the oversized dramatic turtleneck.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I love my drama.
These are.
Oh, and you were talking about the pink, right?
Yeah. So
in
a
the
lot
tux.
and a lot of these came from. This is Prada right here. Again, their collection was a little bit. It was more. They was talking more about how our current climate, about something new, something old, and everything came about. So it's like a lot of times it's what the collection was about. But again, some people love it or hate it. It's okay. We're gonna do trenches and stuff. So again, the trenches are like I'm wearing a trench right now. But again, there's
that one.
And that one. But also we have Ami that had similar trenches that are classics like this one. But also Prada's down there are like more colorful.
Talking about this one?
Yeah, this one right here. But again, we're having trenches are a timeless staple. But you can mirror this prints or matching colors or anything. I think trenches are always going to be a great investment piece, even if it's the classic tan, a classic, or even some with dramatics, like you said. This one is a little bit dramatic. This one's big, but
oh, I mean, even this one.
Yes.
And there's my baggy pants. Anyways,
so
yes, definitely trench coats will always be their classic staple, and you know me about my staples.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have them.
And then we're gonna go to
Here's something a little bold, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about also again graphic knits. I think a lot of times if you have them in your closet, fine. But I think if you see like this collection right here, a lot of times we know that sometimes you have to have a little fun with fashion. So again, this is a trend that I think will work. Also with a lot of things which you have on like a trench or anything that will work on, or anything that is fun and exciting. I love a simple, fun knit. I have a few of them, and you've seen all of them. So it's great to have something that is a little bit fun in your closet, but it can be paired with the trend, with the things I talk about today. So,
well, I would agree. You gotta be a special sort of person to be able to pull that off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't see everybody being able to pull off these bright flowers and bright colors. But anyway, so we are moving past the clothing into
the accessory, the fun bags. I think when men wear bags and purses, I think we come to the place where, you know what, it's more acceptable. And all three bags, one is from Louis Vuitton, the other is from Dior, and the one is from Acne Studios. So a lot of them are bright or a statement or things that it fits in everybody's. Fits, wouldn't matter if it's big or small. I think I've seen people on the streets in our city comparing Telfar bags and a Coach bag and everything. So it's like, I love the fact that men are embracing these things, but also you don't have to be, there's guys that can be a little bit more like, they can do the black and basic brown, but if you love color, you love color. I think sometimes these bags right here are example of you can have fun with fashion a little bit more as a man.
Most definitely. And I will. So, with these here, was that a Gucci bag?
Louis Vuitton.
That's Louis Vuitton.
That's Dior.
Because I couldn't quite tell. It doesn't the classic stripe. This one Dior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the purple, I'm gonna refer to them as man bags.
Yeah, yeah.
Because everybody sit there. The first thing you say when you see a purse, you think of a woman. But anyways, so the yellow one on the bottom is from.
That's from Acne Studios, and I love the color of this bag, but I just also think it's a bag that is a statement bag and everything. So it is a beautiful bag, none itself.
I don't know. I kind of personally like my crossbody bags.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where did I put? Oh, mine is down there. Well, you saw mine. Actually, I have a couple of them at home. I have one that's here with me today, and I forget the name brand. And then I have a Gucci at home and a Louis, but those don't go out of the closet very often. But I always need something because I hate a full-size backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't necessarily want to carry one of those. I might want my charger, my phone.
I'm usually carrying my IKEA rainbow bag. That's what I carry with everything, like my gym stuff and all this stuff. I'm not, because I would love a Coach bag that is like simple and classic, like I can carry with everything instead of just a big bag that is. I don't carry a lot of stuff. Like I carry my phone in my pocket but something for the gym, something for everything. So yeah, that's kind of how I am with my bags. I'm not a frilly kind of guy, but I like to be more basic and standard.
Oh, most definitely. Like, you don't always need to carry a big bag if you're not carrying a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So we have just a couple of minutes left. Was there any particular trend that you liked over the rest of them?
Honestly, if I were to pick one trend, I honestly would pick there's two, the trench that slays and also the tonal dressing. Because I feel like those two are kind of like, I can rock it in my closet because it's just simple and classic. And I think I love the idea of mixing different prints and different colors with everything. And also, I love it. I love my London Fog trench lately. So it's been like my place where I can dress up with the sweats or dress up with this outfit I'm wearing. So it's like something I'm more of simplicity lately. And I have a ton of clothes thanks to some of my sister's friends. So in a way to not shop this whole year and save money, that's the reason why. I have really good stuff in my closet that I'm now have to take care of and not put them on the floor. So.
Oh, most definitely. So we have just a few minutes left here. So to all my audience on YouTube, I'm actually going to go ahead and post the pictures of the items that we've been talking about on my YouTube community so you guys can see the items that we've been talking about. Devin, I think you have some on your YouTube along with on your Instagram, right?
So yes, on my YouTube I have a reel that's discussing it, but also go to I'm gonna start putting my Substack link in my bio link, and you're gonna read some of the trends and talk about them a little bit, what I talk about, but also you can start shopping, huh?
We have 10 seconds.
So please, and I've just started back up with my Mood Shift account, and I started Amazon storefront, so you can shop the looks there, shop the trends there. I'll be doing this on a regular once or twice a week.